I'm still trying to process the fact that I told my husband he's a shit husband, and I mean it, because when I needed him most, he abandoned me. I've been dealing with severe chronic illnesses, including POTS, HEDs, and macaws, and I'm deaf, which makes everyday life a challenge. But I'm a working mum and the main breadwinner, so I've learned to push through the pain and keep going. That was until I had a massive health crash following food poisoning, and my blood pressure plummeted to a life-threatening 79/57. I was completely incapacitated, unable to stand, go to the toilet, or do anything, and I relied entirely on my husband to call for medical help. I've always managed my health conditions on my own, with zero specialists supporting me post-diagnosis, so I've learned to be proactive and advocate for myself. But in that moment, I needed my husband to be my advocate, to be my voice, and to fight for me. I told him I needed emergency help, and I've never said that to him before, because I'm not dramatic about my chronic illness. I just deal with it and keep going, but this time was different, and I needed him to take action. He kept telling me that he was fighting the system for me, that he was on the phone with 999 and our GP surgery, trying to get me the help I needed. He said that 999 told him there was a 4-day ambulance wait, even though I was a Category 2, and that he spent 5 hours on Friday repeatedly calling our GP surgery, getting pushed backward in an automated phone queue until they closed. He would come back into the room, telling me that he spoke to 999, and they said not to go to A&E, that there were no wheelchairs, and the AC was broken. He said that 111 told him to just keep monitoring my condition, and that they would send someone over soon. But as I started feeling better, I began to feel a sense of unease, a feeling that something wasn't right. I asked to check his phone logs, to see the times and frequencies of his calls, so I could write a complaint. But he started hiding his phone, telling me that he deleted his phone logs daily, which seemed weird to me. Why would you delete your phone logs when you're trying to fight for something? When you need evidence to prove that you've been trying to get help? It wasn't until I persuaded him to tell me the truth that I realized the extent of his betrayal. He admitted that he lied about everything, that he didn't spend the day on hold, that he only called the GP exactly twice, and that he only called 999 once and 111 once on Thursday. He didn't try to get me help at all, because he didn't think it was serious, because he thought I was just being dramatic. I was lying in bed, completely unable to move, unable to stand, go to the toilet, or do anything, and he decided that my life-threatening illness was just drama, and he abandoned me to survive it on my own. The fact that he only came to check on me when I messaged him, that he didn't proactively give me hydrating drinks, that he gave me water instead of the electrolyte drinks I have, it all just adds to the feeling of betrayal. He even tried to give me my usual meds, telling me that 999 spoke to a clinician and said I need to take my meds as usual, even though some of them have side effects of lowering blood pressure, which was already in the hypotensive zone. When I found out the truth, I told him that he's a shit husband, a shit father, and an even worse enemy, and I mean it. He's upset by this, but I don't care, because when it comes down to it, he didn't fight for me, he didn't advocate for me, and he almost cost me my life.